Faraway Places, which is the new album from August Burns Red. August Burns Red is a band that I've known about for a few years now, and you know, I saw them live a couple of years ago on the Vans Warped Tour, and I was in Dallas. Don't ask me why I was there. I kind of regret it now. Actually, I very much regret it just because it was such a crappy day. Honestly, they were good live. I'll give them that. So, but now they've put out another album. Honestly, you know, is it something that I would actively listen to like a lot? No, it's not.
Yeah.
But is it bad? Not necessarily.
It's like hanging out in that weird limbo where we don't really know what to make of it. Here's the deal with this. This band's been around for a while, and I don't know how to explain their compositions. So if you just listen to an August Burns Red song like as a whole, you're like, alright, this isn't terrible.
Yeah.
But then once you actually stop and listen to what's actually going on, you're like, oh man, like, this must be like a... First of all, in my head, a lot of the parts must be horribly annoying to play live.
Mm-hmm.
Horribly annoying. A lot of them are like layers that are just borderline not musical at all. Continuously like tremolo picking like the same notes.
Yeah.
And like there's a riff underneath it, and it seems almost like this band at points on this album is too eager to go into breakdowns that almost don't need to be there.
That makes sense.
A lot of these songs have a good framework, but not executed properly. Like, when I think of August Burns Red, I think of songs like Mariana's Trench.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love songs like Empire and Composure.
This band,
like that.
This band is certainly capable of making stuff that's like really cool. I felt like overall on this record, like I was reading the comments for it, and a lot of the songs, and a lot of people think that this record is like a masterpiece. Maybe on some levels it is accomplishing something really cool musically, but like, I don't know. The best song that I heard on it was, for me anyway, was Martyr.
Yeah.
Martyr was a pretty good song.
I thought it started off with the Wake. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, like this album certainly has its moments.
Yeah,
and I think that was
there are some moments where you're like,
it's pretty good.
Shit's
not bad, you know what I mean?
You're like, obviously there's some moments.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. With August Burns Red, I think the reason why I can't, actively listen to them, I just don't have an ear for it, really, is because this wave of bands that we've gotten, throughout the late 2000s and, all throughout the 2010s here, bands like August Burns Red and Parkway Drive and, like, A Day to Remember.
I would almost...
like, even Black Veil Brides, I'd even go as far
they're
as...
assholes.
The reason I can't get hooked onto these bands is just not because, maybe with the exception of Black Veil Brides, but not because the music is bad. It's just, I think it's more of the age group that they appeal to. You see bands like this play. You don't see bands like this play on Mayhem Festival and stuff like that. You see these bands play on the Vans Warped Tour.
Right.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like, I think August Burns Red is on it right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Again, they just did it. I saw them 2 years ago on it, and then they're on it, back on it again. So I think this bands like this appeal mostly to teenagers. I feel I'm too old for it. I mean, obviously we're not that old. We're certainly not 12, but
I have facial hair, damn it.
Yeah,
I'm a grown man. I pay my taxes. I'm a good guy, and you know what? And so is he.
But I feel this is why I can't like this band that much, is because I'm not in that age group.
On this record in particular, it's like we talked about this before, where it's like how metalcore has kind of like
honestly, I think
gone on for almost borderline too long.
I think this is metalcore after metalcore already.
Yeah, exactly. Like this band isn't doing, like this album doesn't do anything that like has not already been done. And is everybody gonna agree on that? No.
Like, I think again, like with the age group, like bands like that for us were like Killswitch Engage and like Shadows Fall and All That Remains and stuff. When we were that age, that's what what caught our ear, and that's what we listened to, and that's what we loved.
Yeah. And
we still love today, obviously. Right. So I think these bands like August Burns Red is that for the kids
for people today.
Exactly, for kids that are that age. This is the music that I think they'll remember. And that they'll listen to probably still when they're our age.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
think
can understand that.
I think we're too old for this band. Is honestly my
I
reason
agree
why
with
I. Not that the album
We
is
just-
bad. It's not bad.
It's not.
Because
We want everybody to understand. We're not saying that this album is bad.
the guys are talented. All the music,
All great musicians.
everybody.
Right, and we like what's going on. It's just
I just don't have an ear for it.
we'll just see like how what the mass reaction to this album is.
Yeah, I mean the fans, think this is awesome. That's good for them. It's
August
good.
Burns
It's
Red.
great. To have a band like that. Put out a great album.